Hello everyone, this is Sora the Cat. I am doing my review over Death Stranding. I've been waiting for this for a little while, and if you hear any cat noises or any wind and stuff, I'm trying out this cheapo mic I found in my house. But I don't have a script or anything to go off of this time, and I don't have a ranking system or anything. So I'm just going to give you the raw, honest little bit of truth that I have for this game. And I am holding back my accent quite a bit this time. I thought it was a little too over heavy in the other video that I made. So in this video, I really want to go over just this excellent piece of video game history that I believe it was Hideo Kojima released. If I'm not wrong, I'm pretty sure I'm right. I just want to check. And it is honestly just a work of art of a game. There are some parts that do feel, weird. And it has been about a year since I've played the story through. But it did a lot for me for Kojima Productions. This game did a lot for me. It was one of the first story games that I bought and played on the PS5 whenever my glorious friend, who shall remain anonymous, just kidding, you see him in a bunch of videos, helped me achieve the goal of buying a PS5. This game, when I first started playing this game, the very beginning, it captivated me. The first thing, I ride motorcycles, the first thing I saw Sam in any part was on a motorcycle. That's the first thing that captivated me. Then, let me just say this, there will be spoilers throughout this game, throughout this review. If you haven't played the game yet, I highly recommend it. And if you haven't played the game yet, stop the review, go play the game. Don't let me spoil it for you. Don't let me make opinions for you. Just experience the game for what it is. Now, for everyone who stayed or has played the game, or just like hearing me talk, this game, those first couple, I think it's like 15 minutes of the game, are just phenomenal. The scenery as you're riding in to that first distro center, I think that's what it was, on the bike, and then being hit with all this knowledge of, no, you lose the bike. Walking into the first distro center that you ever get to on the game, immediately getting, what was it called, a mission, taking out a dead body, and then shit goes wrong, instantly captivated me from the very beginning. I had watched a little bit over this game a couple years ago, whenever it first came out, and then I got uninterested because I didn't want to spoil it for myself and all this other stuff. But visually, the first thing, it was so amazing. It truly did captivate me from the get-go. Honestly, I'm going to start out the review with visuals. Visuals, 10 out of 10. Beautiful, beautiful shadows, lighting. Well, you never really see nighttime. That kind of bums me out, but the darkness of when the storms roll through kind of give you that sense of night and darkness, and just overall appending, I don't know. As you can see, I'm not very good with words, but it captivated me immediately. Just the way that things were rendered and how just lifelike some of the things felt. I mean, it does at some points feel a little repetitive, and at some points it's oh so gorgeous seeing some of the just the way that things are and how they look. It's like they actually went out and recorded and 3D scan some pieces of landscape. Now, that being said, it is a very tedious game at the start. I mean, it feels like it takes forever to get to one spot to the other. You don't you don't have access to certain things, and things just feel different. And then you get those heavy loads and you just feel the weight. I guess I'm bleeding into my next. The gameplay. Oh, gameplay is so great. I mean, it, the fact that you can have a game like this where you never really see another human being playing it, yet it feels like there's so many people talking to you all at the same time, and then just feeling and the gravity of the situation of, oh, I'm like the only person out here delivering anything, and then all these people depend on me. It just felt amazing. Going through and playing through the game and seeing changes in the landscape once you connect other people to the chiral network, and then you get access to online, seeing all the cool things people are building, helping other people build stuff out of necessity, stuff that really don't make any sense, seeing all the stupid signs that make BB happy, make Sam say something. Generally, you don't see that in other games where I think only Dark Souls, I think, is one. I have yet to play Dark Souls. If y'all want to see me play Dark Souls, I will play it. Give an honest review on that, although I don't think I'm very good. But the gameplay it keeps you interested at points where most people would just leave. Now, the audio of the game. For someone who's not used to sounds coming out of my controller, I thought they did a great job with it. It's BB and the sound of your footsteps going over the slate and all that cool stuff. It's just wonderful how they did it. Audibly, it is a very beautiful game, and the scenes where you're going down the mountain and you can hear the music play, and it's just great. Now, on to a gripe I did have about the game. The DTs, or BTs. If you've been playing the game for a while, they're pretty easy to maneuver around and not get caught up in. But at some points, it just feels like you're just being thrown into it. Like, you couldn't escape it. At first, they were like, "Oh my goodness, what do I do? I'm stuck in such and such place. I don't know what to do, and I don't know what I need to do or what I need to get out of it." And then you get the anti-BT handgun, and it's like, oh, okay. I get it now. It's fucking easy. But, and I feel like your packages get damaged a little too quickly. Like, I know you can get the container spray and it'll help, but I just don't feel like lugging around all these extra bits and bobs just to get somewhere or get something done. It's honestly, I never really used the container spray. I didn't find much purpose in it, except for whenever I knew I was going through a heavily rainy area the whole time, and that I was gonna get caught up on stuff. Or the mountains. The mountains really fuck me up, especially whenever the Skyrim player in me comes out and I just want to crawl up the side of the mountain. But overall, the DTs felt not as a big threat as they tried to make it out to be in like the first couple of minutes of the game. But overall, those are like my two biggest gripes. Oh, and getting stuck on every little rock bump known to man on the motorcycles. That just makes me so angry. Like, the collisions sometimes just doesn't make any sense. But what is it? It's whenever I could talk all day about some of the gripes I had, but let's move on. The camaraderie that this game brought. I when it first came out, everyone loved the fact that you could be with other people without actually having other people in your server. You'd get caught in BTs and call for help, and all of a sudden, all these packages, guns, and stuff to help you would show up. It was just awesome. And I already... the sense of help that came with this game, felt natural. And the little, you scream out into the void, and then like the structure scream back, "I'm Sam, hi," or it's awesome. I could really go without the baby crying all the time when I fall down on accident, but you win some, you lose some. Whenever I was playing through it when I played through it the only time, I've been playing through the rest of it, there was a lot I wish I knew before I played the game that I just wasn't caught up on. Again, this was my first story game I bought on the PS5, and I wasn't used to playing story games because I've come from only having a Nintendo Switch, a PS2, and an Xbox 360. I'm not good at shooters, and I really am not used to stuff like this. But the enemies in the game feel solid. It's super easy to avoid, super easy to take care of once you get like the non-lethal stuff. The BTs, whenever you get with Mama and she gives you the cufflink to cut the umbilical cord, it's at that point it just felt like easy mode. And then you get all Higgs is doing all his shit, and it just leaves me wanting more. But from what they did so far, it was great. I can't wait to see what they do in 2. Though I think people that are real diehards about Death Stranding 1, from what we've seen from the trailer so far, might be disappointed. It leaves a lot to be desired from the trailers, but we'll see when it comes out how well it is. I personally wish I could pre-order it right now, but I don't have the ability to do such, so just financially. When it comes out, best believe I'm going to try and get it as fast as I can. But throughout the game, I just kept talking with my friend Adam. He does reviews over video games, and he's the one that recommended me to play Death Stranding to begin with. He said he think I'd like it. Absolutely loved it. Just the way that they set the story up. The storytelling is immaculate. The twists, the turns, I just realized I never finished my other sentence. It's okay. This is a little bit of a fever dream. It's my second ever review. The way that they set up the storytelling, moving through the country, finding these people, connecting other people, learning the stories, living through the eyes of Sam. It's just a beautiful story. And again, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved playing through this game. Now, whenever let's just move on to gunplay. Gunplay is ass. I don't care. It I would have expected just a little bit better gunplay throughout this, knowing Hideo Kojima's history with games that involve weapons and stuff. I mean, it was great, but at parts it just felt like a point and click shooter. I know I'm not very good, as you'd see in like the first couple minutes of the game, that I did terribly. I was doing a terrible job trying to shoot the not terrorist, the mule. But sometimes it just feels like, oh, I pointed at his head, I pulled the trigger, oh, he's done. But that last boss fight, the giant BT, oh, that was amazing. They could have strung it out a little bit longer, but it was awesome. Now, excuse me while I take a quick drink. I'm a little parched. Now, with the storytelling. Wait, I was already over this. Again, a fever dream. Now, the vehicle's awesome, but the only two you got, the trike and the truck, felt amazing. Once you got on the roads, you felt like you were doing hundreds of miles an hour. It's awesome. I give that about an 8 out of 10. Oh, shit. Story, 10 out of 10. Gunplay, 8 out of 10. Storytelling, 10 out of 10. Visuals, 10 out of 10. Audio, 9 out of 10. Could have been a little bit better. I lost my train of thought. I derailed a long time ago, but I need to try to get that back on the tracks. What was it called? Yeah, I already said storytelling. Fuck. Overall, very, very beautiful game. At first, everything... Aha! World building. There we go. There's a good topic. World building. At first, it felt like everything was so far away whenever you were on foot. Like, ugh, I gotta get over here in this amount of time. What's the shortest distance I can? Okay. Oh, I gotta climb up a thing. I gotta use this equipment. Ugh, I gotta use a ladder. I gotta use a climbing rope. Gross. But once you get the access to the vehicles, you're like, okay, things aren't as far away as I originally thought they were. Okay, this is more manageable. I can take care of it. But leading up to that, the distance felt like distance. After you get access to them, it felt like, oh, I can be over there in like 5 seconds. Okay, I'll be there. I need a generator. Okay, I'll just pop down my PCC and do a generator. But honestly, I would have preferred it to be a little bit bigger of a distance between places. Don't get me wrong, I love this game. I just wish places were a little bit further apart. Now, whenever I first cut through this game and got used to the way that it was, and how everything worked, I was pleasantly pleased. The mechanics were amazing. I love pissing on BTs. So much fun, hilarious, always makes me laugh. And but the climbing, ugh, climbing felt so janky. Like, what's going on? What, I can't just, stop. Felt like I was stopping for 30 minutes. In reality, it was only a couple seconds. But overall, dang, this is at 20 minutes. I've been nothing but rambling. Overall, I give this game a solid 9.5 out of 10 for me. Again, it was my first story game I bought on the PS5. It's the first game that I truly, truly, truly enjoyed. The first, because again, it was the first. If you haven't played the game, I really recommend it. Playing the game. I tried to keep as many spoilers out as I could. I didn't even get to the big twist at the end. Woof-de-doo. And I tried not to talk anything more about BB more than I had to, because BB really is a pivotal part in the story, and I don't want to spoil that for you, because I know I would have loved to not be spoiled on it, but you win some, you lose some. I like staring at Norman Reedus naked. Who doesn't? That's the whole point of the game, basically. But I just outed myself as gay, if I didn't already. Play the game. That's my advice. Play the game. Don't watch a review. Don't watch the rest. Shouldn't have watched this review. Really, this is like a terrible review. I did a terrible job. Play through it. Do every side quest you can. Get all the chiral network connections. Don't worry about being triple S legend status. Take your time. Enjoy it. Can make the connections, because you get cooler stuff the more you connect. I don't know if you knew this or not, but just enjoy the game full-heartedly, like a little kid who just got the very first video game and is playing it for the very first time. That's my biggest advice for playing this game. Keep an open mind and just enjoy it. Now, I am going to stop this right about now. I'm going to cut it short about 25 minutes. If I go over, I go over. I would love to, if you would like to see me play through this game again, and do things differently than I did the first time, and now that I know the game and all this other stuff, and do a stream or whatever, let me know. Put it in the comments down below. Let me know that you want to see, or recommend any games that you want to see me review or play through. I'll try to get to them as fast as I can. I am on a pretty much fixed budget, but let me know, and if you like the video, you like the video. If not, it's not. Subscribe if you feel like subscribing. I'm just kind of doing this for fun. It's a passion project for me. Adam has been a great help in convincing me / helping me go do this. I've wanted to do these for a long time, and now that I'm physically able to, and I can put it out on my platform and do this, I'm just happy to be here. Now, I don't have a cool outro thing, but love you, love each other. Don't do anything or anyone I wouldn't, and if you do, name it after me. y'all have a good night and a good rest of your day.